Katie here with Greenview Puppies, and today we're going to introduce our 3-day-old puppies to ENS. You can see Miss Nittany back here nursing her babies. And today, because they are 3 full days old, we are going to introduce them to ENS, which is early neurological stimulation. This is a protocol designed by the military that they use with military dogs, and it's essentially used to promote better health, helps their lymphatic system, increases their immune system, and then it also helps them to learn how to overcome stress and be less anxious dogs. So we do that from day 3 through 14, 15, and it's only about 30 seconds per dog once a day, but it makes a big difference, and it's just something we like to do for our babies to give them the best chance at a happy and successful future. So we're gonna do that here now. All right, I'm gonna start us off with our firstborn and our biggest. This is Miss Pink. I will share the litter theme here with you in just a bit, but I'm going to show you ENS with one of them, and then I'll continue with the rest of them. But essentially, we are just holding them in different directions, giving them almost a stressful situation, and then letting them recover from it. So we hold them in different positions, which she doesn't seem to mind this a lot. Upside down. 3, 4, 5, and I play with their ears, their paws, their tail, their nose. I put my finger in their mouth, and I make sure my fingers are clean. And then we do the ice pack. This is a frozen dog toy, so it felt appropriate, but we just put 2 paws, 1, 2, 3, and then the 2 back paws. 1, 2, 3. Then we just let them recover and know that they are safe and they are good, and it helps them to learn to self-soothe a little bit. I also need to weigh them just to check them for today. They're growing so much. So this one, only 3 days ago, on 6/20, was 14 ounces, 14.3 ounces, and she is now 1 pound and 6 ounces. So she's a chunk. She's a big girl. So you can tell they're growing and thriving and doing really well. Look at her, she's so cute. Okay, on to the next. We have little Miss Purple. She started at 10.9 as our smallest, and she's up to 1.2. So there is Miss Purple again. Miss Yellow, the 3rd girl. She's so sweet. She's the darker. She definitely has like a honey coloring. I know my lighting's terrible, guys. I'm not a vlogger. But I do like to keep people up to date. So she started out at 12.7 at birth, 12.7 ounces, and she is now 1 pound 3 ounces. Do you like getting your hair dried? Do you want your hair dried? Oh, yeah. So you gotta dry the hair after your bath so you don't make your babies cold. Wet babies is no good. Fastest way to puppy that doesn't make it is by making them wet and chilly. We're gonna drown it in real good. Okay, it's the next day. I still have to do the boys' weights and stuff. I finished their ENS, but we're gonna get the boys done, and I'll start it over with do the ENS again today for them because we're on day 2 of that. So yeah, never a dull moment. Got pulled away for a breeding. Had to get there. See Miss Nittany waiting for me to let her in. She just got a bath because Mama was a little scuzzy, right? So I had to get you clean. It was a spa day. So let's get the boys weighed so I can tell you the difference between them, and then I'm gonna do ENS with the rest. Here's the little green boy. Isn't he cute? He's got a pretty white mark on his chest. It's beautiful dark red. And he was 12.6 when he was born, and he is 1.6 now. This is our orange male. Look at that beautiful white chest, and he's gonna have white tipped paws. If you can see that, like little socks. As the hair's growing in, you can see it more. But he's so cute. He is the most white on him of the group. And he was 11.3 ounces at birth. And he is 1 pound, 5 ounces. So growing really well. Okay, so puppies are obviously growing like weeds. I'm just so happy with how well Nittany's doing. She's a natural mom, doing so well. She enjoyed her spa day for sure. We had given her a bath earlier, and she's a whole new woman. I mean, who doesn't feel really good after a good bath? But so yeah, things are going really well. Unfortunately, timing-wise, it's not ideal, but we leave for a trip to Maine as a family coming up in a couple of weeks. So we are, well, coming up the end of this week, we'll be gone for about 8 days. And so I do have a friend who has also raised puppies that is going to take care of Nittany and the puppies, but I'd be lying if I said it doesn't make me a little nervous leaving them this early. If it isn't enough, getting 4 kids on vacation between packing and all the things and meal planning and just organizing, because it's not just our family, it's my parents and my brother and his girlfriend. And so, you know, just lots of organizing, lots of things that need to be thought out. And then our 2 girls, Lexi and Mia, that live here, we have things arranged for them. I don't like my dogs in the kennel if I can avoid it, so they are going to be staying at my parents' with their dogs, and there's going to be a dog sitter coming in. But yeah, I'm in the process of writing out and getting all my things together of the many, many things that need to be packed and taken with us, so we can do this trip, and I know that they are well taken care of and have everything they need. So I know everyone's been wanting to know what is the litter theme this time around, and my kids have been asking for it for the last several litters, and I just keep telling them, no, not this time. We'll do it at some point, but it's now or never. I'm just gonna let them do it, and it's done, and then, but anyway, so here is the litter theme. So yeah, this is something my kids have been introduced to really recently, my older kids, of course. and so they wanted to name them after the main characters in the Hunger Games. So we have Katniss, Prim, Rue, Gale, and Peeta. So that's the babies. Our guardian family, their two young girls, had decided to give two of our girls names. I believe it's Katniss is also known as Honey. And who was it? Rue is also known as Peanut Butter Gumball. So there you go. So she can be Rue Peanut Butter Gumball, and Katniss can be Katniss Honey. So I do like to stick to themes because it does make it easier for, like, on my website and things. I can, and even referring to them in the future once they're in homes, I can get onto my Facebook page where all of our past litter families that have Facebook are on, and can just say, hey, what's an update on the snack pack or the Hunger Game litter? So that's the reason for the litters and why we do the themes. It just makes it easier to keep track and advertise. So anyway, hope you guys all have a wonderful week, and we will catch you next time.